Hello everyone and welcome to the Tottenham America channel. Today we will be looking over and reviewing each player's performances from the Tottenham West Ham United draw 3-3. So first up, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the 6 goals that were scored today. Starting with Son Heung-min putting it in the back of West Ham's net under 45 seconds.
So yeah, in the first 40 seconds, West Ham had possession a lot.
They just controlled the game.
They controlled the game basically. Then we won back possession. And Ndombele over to Kane. Kane, another brilliant ball over to Son. And Son, none of the defenders can get a tackle on him, and he just calmly puts it into the bottom right corner in under 45 seconds. So that was a very good goal. I remember when I was watching that, I was like, yes, I was not
Screaming.
expecting that.
Yeah. Next up, Harry Kane, 8 minutes in, lashes one into the back of the net from about 20 yards out. It was a really good low-driven shot. He nutmegs Declan Rice right before that, so he did well to keep the ball, in my opinion. And yeah, 2-0 lead for Tottenham at that point.
So that goal they had, we had a chance before that. It was a cross, but it went too far. He was all the way back there. He was playing very deep, so he had to come all the way up to do that shot. And it was kind of weird. You wouldn't see someone do that. They dropped so deep, but then why were they playing so deep? But he thought something else was gonna drop back or something, or they would score a goal. But then he comes up, gets the ball, nutmegs Declan Rice, and puts it into the back of the net. Fabianski did not move. I don't think not many people were expecting that.
Yeah. He was closed down by 6 different defenders.
Yeah. So it reminds me of the goal against Chelsea in the 2018-19.
Yeah.
But that was more unexpected.
That was way out. That was way farther out. But yeah. Next up, Harry Kane, 16 minutes in.
So that was brilliant. First of all, brilliant counterattack. I think it was Son. He looked very dangerous. Yeah. And it's on to Regulon. Regulon with a brilliant cross in at the back post. Harry Kane puts it into the net. Heads it into the net. And Cresswell is walking Kane. Cresswell versus Kane. There's only one winner there. Harry Kane.
Yep. And then Bergwein pulled one back at the 82nd minute. It was almost identical to the Dominic Calvert-Lewin goal that in the Everton 1-0 loss for us. Dominic Calvert-Lewin headed in from a set piece. Bergwein did the same thing. It was a rocket header to the left side of Hugo Lloris. He could do nothing about it. I think the only thing that we could have changed is that Moussa Sissoko didn't actually get off the ground.
Yeah, and one thing is that we always concede
set pieces.
That's
our weakness.
There's only two open field.
There's Danny Ings.
Yeah.
And
the rest were either penalties or free kicks.
Yeah.
Set pieces.
Well, 3 now. Davinson Sanchez.
Well, that was an own goal, so it doesn't really
Which
count.
is what we're going to go on to next. So, Sanchez headed it into his own goal, 85th minute. It was
Bowen.
Bowen crossed it across the face of goal. I don't think he should have gone in with his head. I think he should have smashed it into the stands with his foot.
Yeah, he did a diving header right into the net.
Yeah.
Lloris wasn't expecting that. If he let it through, there would have been a lot more problems too.
Or I don't know. Remember, the way
he should slide in with his feet, not do a diving header.
Yeah.
But still, you have all that risk.
Yeah.
But if they just weren't closing him down enough on the corner.
There was no pressure from us. And in the 90-plus 4th minute, Emanuel Lanzini with an absolute humdinger of a shot from outside the box. Again, come from a set piece. Harry Kane heads it away. Winks has a really poor touch. I think he should have just smashed it, cleared it right out of there, but instead he takes one touch. It goes right to the feet of Lanzini. Outside boot, curls it into the top corner. Lloris did get a hand on it, but he could only push it onto a post.
Yeah. it was just it was kind of Lloris was unlucky there because he pushed it onto the post, deflected in off the post. So Lloris, he couldn't do anything. Really about
there was nothing
that.
there. I think Winks could have done better, a lot better.
That touch was very poor.
I think
he should have smashed it down.
The biggest problem was that I don't think Serge Aurier should have given a foul there.
Yeah. I don't think that foul shouldn't have been done.
Some other important events. Gareth Bale made his second debut for Tottenham after 7 years at Real Madrid. I thought he did decent for a guy who hasn't played a lot of football in the last year or so. He didn't create chances, but he was energetic. He was closing people down. And then he had that one chance where he turned into prime Messi. Dribbled past like 3 guys, swerved in and out, and almost got the shot on goal. But I think
he was a little off balance.
The only thing is, if you watch the clip again, you'll see that Gareth Bale, whoever the defender is, I think I don't remember who it was.
Cresswell,
I think it was Cresswell. He came like a dump truck into Bale. Just absolutely bodied him out.
Like,
and this was like before he took the shot. Like, he was still had his leg back.
He was like half, like, he was off balance when he took the shot.
Yeah. So I think if that Serge Aurier foul that led to the last goal was a foul, I think that should have been a penalty.
Yeah. Okay, so
now we move on to player ratings.
Okay, so first, what I want to do is Hugo Lorries. So there really was nothing. He could do about the goals.
He collected some balls, got some good.
He made no
big errors.
He made no errors.
He spread the ball out well. He couldn't do anything about any of the goals really.
Yeah.
He was very unlucky on that last one. So I think, I'd give him like a 6.
A 6.
Because average,
Yeah.
Didn't do anything wrong, but didn't have any great saves. Yeah. Next up, we'll go to Serge Aurier.
Serge Aurier. I'd give him a 6 point. No, I think a 7. 7.
All right, I'm gonna give him a 6 only because he was electric for the first half.
Yes.
But the second half, he became that reckless person that we'd seen last season when he was played every game. He just became a bit reckless. He just started going into reckless fouls. He fouled everyone. That's why his rating for me gets pushed to a 6.
A 6?
Okay. Yes. Next up, Toby.
Toby Alderweireld, yes. So I would give him a 7.5.
Okay.
So in the first half, there was one shot by Antonio so he was taking a lot of touches in the box. He's very dangerous in that position.
And he's fast.
Just got the tackle in.
He's very fast.
He's very fast too. But Mikel Antonio also took a bit too much many touches.
And too many touches.
Yeah.
I'd give Toby Alderweireld a 7.5 as well, especially for those long balls that he kept trying to ping in throughout the second half. A lot of the errors in the second half weren't really from him. For his part, he was solid. It was more from
Sanchez,
who we're going to go on to next.
Next, we have Davinson Sanchez. Now, he was the one that scored the own goal.
Yeah.
That was that was an error.
Big error.
Big error, yes. So in the first, I remember in the first opening 10 minutes, he had like 2 fouls, kind of close.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I remember there was one that looked kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
Cresswell was taking it, and I don't know why, but he went for the goal. He went to take the shot. I mean, it could have been way more dangerous if he actually went to do a set piece. So yeah.
I'd give Davinson a 5. Because from what I remember, he was okay the first half. Second half, he was really shaky. The own goal didn't help much. And he just made a lot of errors in general.
Yeah.
A lot of fouls.
Yeah, he wasn't
He wasn't solid.
It was it seemed like he was getting a little tired.
Yeah, or didn't have confidence.
Yeah.
Next up, the man who got 1 assist, Sergio Reguilon.
I think I'd give him an 8.
An 8?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give him a 7.5. Obviously got the assist for that goal. That Harry Kane header. It was a brilliant, really good floating cross into the box. And I think he didn't do many things wrong for the most part.
Yeah. In the first half, he was marking players very well.
Yep.
He got a lot of good tackles, clean tackles. And that assist. That was brilliant run, brilliant cross.
It was really good.
Very good.
All right, next up, Pierre-Emile Hojbjerg.
Now, he's just doing his job, winning the ball back.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he has possession, just keep it simple. So I'd give him a 7 because he's just doing.
I'll give him a 7 as well.
He didn't really do anything.
He didn't do incredible, but he's doing
solid.
his job.
He was solid.
He's doing his job. Yeah.
He was solid.
Yep. Okay, next up, the GOAT himself, Moussa Sissoko.
So I think he got a little knock in the first half.
Yeah, I think
he was doing pretty well. He was making. I think he had 1 or 2 runs up there. Mm-hmm. But I think after he got that knock, he was like in the head. Yeah. He wasn't playing as well.
I think he was really energetic. I'll give him a 7.5 just because of his work rate and energy. He won the ball back countless times.
In the second half, I think he was like a little bit later. He was okay.
Yeah.
I'll give him a 7.
Okay. Awesome. And then next up, Tanguy Ndombele.
Now this guy, he was
amazing today.
Lots of skills. He didn't really lose the ball. From what I remember.
Yeah.
He was very good. He didn't do anything bad. He
moved the ball well.
He moved the
ball. He looked like
he
looked like the guy who played at Lyon.
Yeah. So
that's what we like to see. That's what we need to see.
He just like when he's up there, he just drives the ball past their midfield, and they had 4 midfielders. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I think the turning point for us came when he was subbed off for Harry Winks. I think someone like Carlos Vinicius should have come on for him. Just because Harry Winks, that meant we had 3 defensive-minded midfielders. Hoibier, Sissoko, and Winks. There's no creativity. And we know that our back line is not solid. It's never solid. We're Tottenham. When is it going to be solid?
Yeah, only with Hoibier.
Yeah.
There with an attack.
Yeah, but they need to have attacking midfielders. Yeah. Otherwise, we were just like...
If they have too many defensive, then it just gets sloppy.
Yeah. And then you're just like trying to sustain every attack.
And we thought Chelsea's defense was bad.
Exactly. All right, next up, Heung-min Son.
Brilliant performance.
I'll give him a 9.
Oh, we forgot to do a rating for Hoibier.
No, we did it. We did 7.
Okay, so I give him a 8.5.
Okay, I'll give him a 9.
That first goal was brilliant.
Yeah.
Remember, he was getting a lot of runs, very energetic. He was very dangerous on the counterattack. That first goal was a very good shot. Yeah, and he set up Kane.
Yeah.
I remember later in the second half, like after the 30th minute,
he had some chances as well.
He stopped like rushing up. I think he got a little bit tired. He started playing some long balls to Kane. Sometimes it didn't really work out.
Yeah.
It started ricocheting a little bit. And that's why I wouldn't give him a 9.
I'll give him a 9 because he was really electric for the time he was on. He had high work rate. He was constantly creating as many chances as he could. So yeah. Next up, Steven Bergwein.
Now, he got subbed off in the 72nd minute.
For Gareth Bale.
Now, in the first half, he was doing pretty good.
He didn't do anything crazy, but he was the winger that we needed. He didn't score, but he was holding the ball up well. He was moving it forward.
Yeah, he had
making the runs.
He had a couple good attacks.
Yeah.
Remember, there was one, I'm not sure, he had 1 chance, but...
Yeah, I'd give him a 6.5. Because he didn't really have huge chances.
Yeah, I'd give him a 6.5 too.
Okay, and next up, Harry Kane.
No, I am gonna give him a 10.
Okay, I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give him a 10 as well. 2 goals, 1 assist. He turned creator, playmaker, and he was even defender at the end of the first half when he made that vital block.
He played all over the field.
Yeah.
Those 2 goals were brilliant. Especially that second one. Brilliant with the nutmeg. Brilliant shot.
Yep.
And yeah, at the very end of the second half, he rushed all the way back to make that very important tackle.
End of first half.
End of the first half to make that really important tackle.
Yeah, that was very, very.
He got a little knock, but he was okay.
I think he was okay. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna do the substitutions. First up, Gareth Bale. After 2,700 days, he finally made his second Tottenham debut. What were your thoughts?
Okay, so he didn't. I've given a 7.
I'd give him a 6.5.
Okay, so he didn't really do that much, but he had possession a little bit. Just gives passes.
Yep.
He passed the ball a good amount of times. He
made some good runs.
He made some good runs, yes.
Especially that one where he almost scored, but the guy again came into like a dump truck, and should have been a penalty, but
he came in, weaved out. No one can take the tackle on him without giving away a penalty.
I think it'll just get better for him, so I'm gonna give him a 6.5.
6.5. I give him 7. Okay, moving on.
Harry Winks.
So I think I would give him a 6.
I'm gonna give him a 5.5. I don't think this was a good substitution by Jose Mourinho. I think we should have left Tanguy on, or we should have taken him off for Lucas Moura. Or Carlos Vinicius, and then moved Vinicius to striker and Kane to more like a attacking midfielder, because we know he's good at creating chances. But Harry Winks was very average today. I think he lost the ball a couple times today, and then obviously that the error for the last goal.
Now I don't think he won the ball back I think he only won the ball back once
or twice,
yeah. And he gave away possession a little bit.
Yeah.
He also that was a really bad touch. And
yeah, it was very poor.
Horrible.
I think if he could have done anything better, I think he should have just booted it out of there.
Yeah. That's why I'm giving him a 6.
Okay. And last up, Lucas Moura. I'd give him a 6.5 because he brought on energy. He was chasing the ball constantly. We weren't attacking because we had 3 defensive midfielders, so we couldn't really get the ball forward.
Yeah.
So he couldn't do anything on the attack.
So I think I'd give him a 6.5 too, because he was very energetic. He brought a lot of energy. He was making those runs. He earned some fouls, and he didn't really do anything that great, and he didn't do anything bad.
So those are our ratings for the entire squad that played today. It was a pretty disappointing result, to be honest.
Yeah.
We should have won this. We should have seen it out. We were 3-0 up at halftime. But we do have Thursday to look forward to, where we play Lask.
Okay, that's going to be the end of the video. I hope everyone enjoyed. Make sure you go subscribe to my channel called Cyan Gaming.
I'll put the link in the description.
It's also, if you go to the channels, it's featured in our
so just sub to Tottenham America. We release player ratings after each match, every goal from the month for Tottenham Hotspur, and other videos as well.
Like we will
do some in between videos.
We'll make some in between videos of a big
maybe compilations.
Yeah, compilations of good plays. We're working on one. We're gonna work on one with Son and Kane, the best duo.
Yep. But for now that's gonna be it. And until Thursday, we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Come on, you Spurs!